What's up, fuckers? Hello, ladies. How y'all doing today? If you can't tell by my intro, my feet hurt. Oh, my feet hurt. I was dumbass today. I was a absolute utter dumbass. I was like, hey, I need this material. I don't have a pickup truck. I want to get outside. I need some exercise. So I walked to the big box store, got a stack of lumber, put it on my shoulder, walked home. The store is basically in another city, so it was a long walk. And now I got blisters the size of my feet. So I'm standing here in the closet, not comfortable, especially with these sandals squeezing my blisters. But I feel good, except for my feet and my shoulder while I was carrying the lumber. So if you saw some dumbass walking across town with a stack of lumber on his shoulders, yep, that was me. Hard-headed motherfuckers got to get shit done. They get shit done. They don't give a fuck about the consequences. And I am that hard-headed motherfucker. Alright. There is no subject today. I'm too motherfucking tired. Not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna get done the shit that I was supposed to get done because that was much longer of a walk than I anticipated. It's probably 6 to 8 miles there and then another back. Plus I was carrying lumber the whole way back. A stack of 2x4s and a green 2x4, if anybody knows the weight of treated lumber. It's about 3 times that one that I stacked on top weighed about as much as 3 of the regular 2x4s. Anyway, enough about my sorry ass and my sore feet. Some things that I noticed. We're gonna talk about some ignorance, right? So I'm walking down the street. I live in one of the biggest cities in the state, and I'm walking down the street and I'm seeing these restaurants, right? And I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to get, when I set out to walk, I was like, it's gonna be a long walk. I'm gonna need to get some food or something while that's out. And I haven't ate fast food in months. So I'm like, hey, I'll go splurge. I'll go get uh, some burgers with a little extra secret virus sauce on it. I'll take my chances. Get some grease in my body. And as I'm walking, I start noticing, like, I go by the Dairy Queen and there's a sign that says drive-through open. And I'm like, but I don't have a car. And then I go and I see a McDonald's and it says, you are not allowed in here, only the drive-through is open. I'm like, but I don't have a car. And then Burger King, no, motherfucker, I ain't got a car. Taco Bell, no, I ain't got a car. Fazoli's, nah, I don't have a car. I'm like, what the hell am I? Oh, well, wait, no, can't go to Panera Bread. Can't go to, oh, what's the rib place? You can't go anywhere. It's like I don't have a car. I can't go through the drive. I mean, I'm sure I could go through the drive-through, but I don't think I could make it go ding ding. I'd have to walk up to the window and they'd be sitting there like, get the fuck away. It's like, who really needs to eat more? Like the people with cars or the people that ain't got cars? I mean, it's just a question. What that makes you kind of think about is that, well, I mean, obviously the people that don't have cars don't have money. So the people that are keeping their doors open but not opening their doors are only trying to get money. So these businesses aren't staying open to try to serve the public. Because if they were, then they would have some kind of walk-up service allowed for people that don't have vehicles, if they gave a damn about the community. I mean, that's just something that stood out as I walked by every single restaurant. I didn't have a chance to stop and grab a snack or grab a burger. I mean, I burned a shit ton of calories. I had to eat beef jerkies from the actual hardware store on my way home because there wasn't anywhere, unless I walked into a damn grocery store with a stack of lumber on my shoulder, smacking people in their face as I turned around corners and stuff. I mean, that wasn't going to happen. Oh, what's going on right now is it's silly. So I get to the hardware store You know, I'm tired of shit. It's already warmed up. I wore my sweatshirt. I'm sweating my ass off. And I go inside and I see all these people and they got gloves on, touching everything, wiping their face. They've got masks on, walking through the store that everybody's breathing in, but they're not covering their eyes. Like, you do understand that your eyes are much wetter and a much more hospitable place than your mouth. Like your mouth has acid in it, then goes to your stomach that'll dissolve stuff, and you're more likely to destroy the virus in your mouth than you are in your eyes. So these people are trying not to get it when the mask is all the mask is going to do is isolate your breath from getting on everybody else. And it's so ass backwards. They have all of their employees are forced to wear masks, but they're not forced to wear any kind of eye protection. And when you wear a mask and you walk through an environment like that, you create a draft against your face, and then the mask directs the air directly onto your eyeballs. So wearing a mask without eye protection is technically worse. And I would say, not being a specialist or an expert, I would say it's at least 10 times worse. You have saline in your eyes. It's like catching it in a soft pillow as it falls from a foot above. And the virus just goes, ah, it's so comfortable in here. I'm going to reproduce. Compared to your mouth, which dissolves living tissue. I mean, think about it. Like your sinuses are probably just as good as your eyes, in consideration, and it's going to go into your lungs, and whatnot, and get closer to where it needs to get in. But your eyeballs are way more susceptible, depending on if you're a mouth breather or not. So I see all of this idiocy, right? But then, I mean, imagine, right? I'm walking down the busiest street in a big city, and not a big city. Don't take that. It's just not a small city, um, or a town. And I'm walking down the main street with a stack of lumber up past my head. I can't even see, one direction. And like the cars that are passing me, and it's funny seeing the different looks on people's face because the old people look at me and nod and show respect, like, that dude can work. I know what that is. That's work. That's dedication. And then the young kids go by laughing, thinking it's stupid. And it's like, well, why would somebody laugh at somebody doing hard work? Because they don't know what hard work is. It was pretty funny seeing the reactions because, you have the people that are just like, oh my God. And then you have the people that are like just nodding and showing respect. And then you got the people that are like just stopping like way the hell back so that you can walk through because they know that you got a load on your shoulders, you know. And it's absolutely hilarious because, back in the day, before we got into like the whole city thing and we're secluded from our neighbors and it's all nucleus family nucleus and that's the only people in your little bit of friends that you even know in your neighborhood, people would stop and help you. I mean, I've stopped and helped people along the way just because I don't care. If I'm driving in a certain direction, I see somebody carrying some lumber, I'll say, throw that stuff in the back. If you want to hop in the back, you want to hop in here, come on. I'll get you where you got to go. It ain't no sweat off my back. But nowadays, I can almost guarantee nobody would stop. And it's not even because of the situation that's happening. Like the looks that I was getting, because I know it was stupid. Don't think it was stupid. It'd be no different for me than wearing some wristbands, a headband, and walking down the street with a huge boombox on my shoulder right now. I mean, it's a spectacle. I didn't expect it to be, but I'm hard headed. I knew that I could do it, and I wasn't gonna give up. But I will tell you that when I could see my house, my legs wanted to collapse and my shoulders started hurting so bad that I just wanted to quit right there and lay down on the ground and just take a nap. There's something about seeing the finish line that makes it 10 times harder to get there. And also by that time my blisters are swollen up and I have got to say I got blisters the size of my feet. Ooh wee. Oh, tomorrow will be fun. I'm sure tomorrow will be fun. So pay attention, guys. Think about origins. Like think about the decisions that I just spoke about, right? We've got these major corporations that provide food that are saying that the people with no money or with the least amount of money cannot come here for food. Unless you are privileged to have a vehicle and to have money, you will not be served any kind of food whatsoever. You might as well just take your ass to the grocery store that has restricted its hours. Because I walked up there one evening in the rain, and apparently they cut 3 hours off of their regular store hours because of everything that's happening. So I walked my happy ass home. Yes, I walk a lot. I love getting outside. I love the outdoors. I love getting in the woods if I could. Um, so anytime that I have an opportunity to get outside, I'll get outside and I'll do it. Um, I end up with some of the work that I do. I end up inside a little bit too much, and I don't like that. So pay attention to the decisions. Pay attention and just think about things. Ask people some questions. Next time you're at the drive-through, say, what happens when somebody doesn't have a vehicle? How do they get food? See what they say. I mean, guaranteed the person at the window is going to be like, I don't know. Let me ask my manager. And then the manager is going to come up and like, I don't know. It's just a corporate policy. And you're not going to get an answer. I guarantee you won't get an answer. I used to work fast food when I was a kid. I know how it goes. Um, but that's not helping in any way, shape, or form. Luckily, there was a Little Caesars close to my house. After I got home, I was like, I am not cooking. I don't want a sandwich. I guzzled a glass of water and walked my happy ass up, hoping that Little Caesars, because they don't have a drive-through, would still be open. So I got a little hot and ready real quick, just to fill my tummy. Give me some calories that I burned off, so that I can hopefully relax for the rest of the day. But when you're going outside right now, pay attention. Like, if all you're doing is wearing a mask, you're not helping. You're actually focusing the air that would be carrying it into your eyeballs, which is a lovely place for it to live. Um, if you're gonna sit there and you're gonna wear gloves, don't wipe your face. Don't grab everything in the store and then wipe your face. It's it's like wiping your butt before you poop. It don't make no sense. Look, think a little bit farther, people. Be smart about things. Make good decisions. That's what I'm here for. I know today is as useless as they come. I'm trying to give you something to make you think about, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't have the mental capacity right now to think. I'm surprised that I've talked this long. I thought it was gonna be me coming in and saying, "Hey, I did this, and these were stupid people. I gotta go sit down." Um, but now that I'm standing up on my blisters, they're starting to even out a little bit, so it'll be all right. So take your time. Don't make rash decisions. Even small decisions like putting on a mask because of what's going on right now. You got to understand that just by putting on that mask, that doesn't do anything. You're actually by putting on that mask and no eye protection, you're creating a windscreen that is literally pushing the air directly into your eyeballs. It's hitting the mask and getting focused directly into your eyeballs. You're doing a huge disservice to yourself. Also, the thing with gloves, you don't have to wear gloves. There's no difference in you wearing gloves and not wearing gloves. Just wash your damn hands. If you got hand sanitizer, that's great. But just when you get home, wash your hands and wash your keys off. That's all you need to do. Obviously, don't put your electronics, if you got electronic keys, in water. Pay attention. Alright, I am going to leave it there. This is just a PSA that we've got people making dumb decisions. We've got people making business decisions and lying and saying that they're still open for the community, but only the community that's privileged enough to have vehicles and money. I wonder if I could have rode a bike through it. I still don't think it would have made the pressure plate go off, and they would have even known I was at the drive-through order. So, I love you. I wish you well. Yes, like I said many times, I will be a dumbass. I absolutely know that. I understand that, and I am good with it. Very comfortable being a dumbass. So it allows me to be smart. When I fuck up, I learn from it. Because you know what? I'll still walk out there and I'll still do the same thing. Make today a beautiful day. Holla at you.